What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here, back here for another Tottenham update, an urgent Tottenham update today. We are brought into the studio as Tottenham have completed a signing. It's official by everyone except for Tottenham Hotspur and Swansea at the moment, but it looks like this deal is over the line. Joe Rodon for Tottenham from Swansea for around 11 million plus add-ons. Can you tell us more about the deal, Sim?
Yeah, I mean, it's really exciting. Apparently he's been subject to a deal sheet, which means it's got an extra 2 hours after the window to be ratified by the Premier League. But the 22-year-old centre-back looks like it's happening. Charlie Eccleshare, David Ornstein, both say it's a done deal now. The deal has been agreed. He's going to sign a 4-year contract, and it's all going to be, we're going to beat the clock and everything. That's what they're saying. Hasn't been officially announced by Tottenham yet. Romano are saying fee agreed, and a few, most other sources now saying this is going to get over the line. Also,
do we have the here we go or here we gold?
We don't have official confirmation just yet, but it looks like this one's happening, and this really completes what has been now a perfect window. You've got to say. I know we were all hoping for Skriniar, but apparently this 22-year-old who's played with Ben Davies and Gareth Bale for the international duty
apparently was sanctioned by Gareth Bale.
It was apparently sanctioned by Gareth Bale. He's 6'4". He's a big, strong, athletic lad. He also, what works in his favour as well, is he likes to play on the left-hand side of the defence. He's apparently a good ball-playing centre-back as well. He's ready to step up to the top level. He's coming in now as opposed to a loan back to Swansea. That's what the reports are saying. So he's coming to put pressure on our centre-backs currently, Dyer, Toby Alderweireld and Sanchez. So this one looks like it's happening. The Romano has literally just tweeted just now saying Joe Rodon is now signing his contract as Tottenham player until June 2025, waiting for the deal to be announced by both clubs. But looks like this one is actually getting over the line. So really exciting stuff. And getting in the centre-back as well now. Unfortunately, he can't play in the Europa League because, unfortunately, he didn't get signed in time. But that's only up until January. So, because January you can change your squad. You can make changes to your squad. So, he's probably going to be back in the squad for January. And considering our group, it's not like we desperately need him anyway to be playing. We should be able to get through that group pretty easily. But yeah, Joe Rodon is coming through the door from Swansea, and it really does complete our squad.
Yeah, and it's a player that, like you said, will have a lot of eyes on him within the squad that would have known about him. Ben Davies, Gareth Bale, and also Trevor Birch as well, who's come in from Swansea. So there won't be a lack of knowledge about him as well. So look, I think it's a very good deal. I haven't seen him play much for Swansea apart from a few YouTube clips, but everyone looks good on YouTube clips. But what I did see him play, I saw him play the England-Wales game and another Wales game during the international break, and he looks really good. He looks like a player that's confident in his own abilities. He's big, he's strong, he can play it out from the back. I was really impressed with him against England, and as soon as he went off, Wales conceded 2 goals as well against England. So I think I'm really excited about it, and it'll be interesting to see kind of the hierarchy of centre-backs in our squad now, what Jose Mourinho thinks, who he thinks is the best to the worst. Do you think he comes in and goes straight above Tanganga?
I think at the moment, does he go? I think it's a tough one because Tanganga's obviously tried so hard, but I don't know, looking by this guy's qualities, he could be ahead of Tanganga. We'll have to wait and see. I know it's tougher for Tanganga to play international duty and whatnot, but I think this guy definitely looks more comfortable on the ball. I don't know how fast he is, but I know he's taller and more physical than Tanganga, although Tanganga's quite aggressive. But
and he's a left-sided by trade as well.
Exactly, which although he's right-footed, I'm hearing he's not left-footed, but he's right-footed, but he plays on the left-hand side. Exactly. Who better than Ledley King? Who better than Ledley King to train it up? But Ledley King's going to be training. Also, I think it gives us really good options in terms of playing a back 3. Yeah. I think that also that means now because we bring him in.
Although you got Davis that can play there as well.
Yeah, but I think it just adds more depth, which means if back 3 does become our main formation, unlikely, but if it does, it means we have good depth there in all the centre back positions.
And is he counted as a homegrown player?
I'm not 100% sure about that. Not 100%. I think for Premier League he is.
Yes,
but for Europa League, no.
Another one of those grey area players that
because apparently the Welsh FA recently they recently recognised that as a homegrown, but I think only kicked in this season. I don't know, it's all confusing.
It's so strange because Cardiff and Swansea both play under the English FA, but in
both,
this kind of thing they're counted as Welsh FA. It's so
ridiculous.
Weird. But look, anyway,
the Telegraph just tweeted saying the deal is done. BBC are now saying BBC have just tweeted saying Swansea demanded 18 million for Joe Rodon with 15 to 16 fee, the lowest they would accept. The centre-back is now joining Tottenham for an initial 11 million. So they've been leaving.
Swansea have been leaving.
Saying that a lot this window, I think, to a lot of clubs.
Levy has got to earn all the plaudits this transfer window. Absolutely,
this isn't the only transfer that we can be talking about today.
Exactly. Cameron Carter-Vickers looks like to be on the way out, as confirmed by Charlie Eccleshare of The Athletic. Sim, you want to tell us more about that deal?
He is going out on a season-long loan. Apparently,
loan.
Yeah, season-long loan. Apparently, he was going to stay because he was going to be playing what Joe Rodon's role was going to be. He was kind of going to be put in the squad, but it looks like he's going to Bournemouth on a season-long loan. So he'll probably, if it's a loan deal, he'll probably be going there permanently, I'm guessing, at the end of the season. So it looks like that deal is also going to be done. That was only sanctioned just after the Joe Rodon deal was sanctioned. There was a bit of dominoes. Swansea have signed a couple players.
Yeah.
Joe Rodon came through because Swansea signed the players. That domino went over, and now it looks like that Carter-Vickers domino is going over. So
obviously his contract runs out at the end of the season as well, Carter-Vickers. So I don't think you'll ever see him in a Spurs shirt again.
Apparently, Swansea fans are absolutely gutted about the transfer of Joe Rodon. Apparently, they think that the board have absolutely caved into Tottenham's demands and should have stuck to their guns, and they are not happy with this 11 million deal. That's what I'm seeing on.
Do you think any of this is down to the Trevor Birch connection with Swansea?
Probably. I think maybe because he'll probably know a bit about it. He'll probably know how to what kind of they're asking for, what they're willing to go to for this deal. So he probably has a bit of inside knowledge to help us. And it looks like this one, so it looks like this is happening. All the top sources are saying it's happening. It's just a matter of fact of getting it officially announced by the club now. And it's just exciting that we're getting a centre back that everyone wanted. I know it's not the centre back everyone wanted.
You mean to say everyone wanted? Nobody knew who he was.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, what I mean is position.
I
meant the centre back in terms of position that everyone wanted. And I know he's not the centre back that everyone wanted because obviously Skriniar kind of slipped through the gap. And I have a feeling with this transfer coming through, our kind of ends look, we might go back in for Skriniar in January if the deal's there, but I can't see us pushing the boat out with having spent now 11 million on a centre back. I don't know if we're going to push the boat out in January for Skriniar. We could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I think the deal would have to be right in January for us to go back in for that, in my opinion. But I'm just excited we've got a centre-back in there who's going to be challenging our centre-backs, who's not going to give him an easy ride. Also, I'm happy because he's tall. He's a big lad, 6'4". We don't really have that kind of option at the moment at the back. So in terms of aerially from set pieces, hopefully he should be able to help with that. And he's got a lot of potential to improve. He's an international ball-playing centre-back as well. So there's no one better than Ledley King and Jose Mourinho to learn from. So obviously he's coming from the Championship, so I'm not going to expect massive things just yet, but I think the potential and what he could do is what's exciting. And if he really is good, then our team is serious. Serious.
I 100% agree with you.
More serious than it already is.
I 100% agree with you. It seems as though Tottenham have got their man Joe Rodon from Swansea. I think we'll wait for an official announcement either tonight or tomorrow morning.
And just another update on some other transfers. Apparently Jack Clark and Danny Rose are not going to be going anywhere in this
Apparently
window.
Jose really likes Jack Clark.
Yeah, apparently he's impressed him a lot in training, impressed him in pre-season, and he really wants him, rather than going out on loan and going, like last season and being on the bench a lot, he'd rather him stay and learn from people like Gareth Bale. So it looks like Jack Clark's going to be sticking around.
Yeah, well, Tottenham have got their man on a deadline day deal for Joe Rodon. Looks like 11 million plus add-ons. Swansea fans are absolutely fuming.
What a window! What a window!
What a window! Tottenham,
cherry on top. That one is.
Yeah, it
cherry
really
on
is.
top.
It really is. I wasn't expecting it, but we done it. It looks like Carter-Vickers as well.
Why do we always leave it after the deadline? We had to leave it until after the deadline.
Long-awaited exit.
Talk started 2 weeks ago.
Whatever, it's done now. It's over the line. Joe Rodon is a Tottenham Hotspur player. We're waiting for official confirmation either tonight or tomorrow. We'll bring you the news regarding that. But Joe Rodon looks like he is a Tottenham Hotspur player. Fabrizio Romano saying he is signing the contract as we speak. Carter-Vickers will be a Bournemouth player. It doesn't look like you'll see him in a Tottenham shirt again as his contract runs out at the end of the season and he's on a one-year loan. So let me know your thoughts revolving those transfers. Let me know your thoughts revolving Joe Rodon and the Carter-Vickers exit. Let me know in the comment section below. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always, come on you Spurs.